We have breaking Twitter news tonight, breaking Donald Trump Twitter news tonight. Moments ago, he just tweeted, with 11 Republican candidates running in Georgia on Tuesday for Congress, a runoff will be a win. Vote R for lower taxes and safety. Talk about lowering expectations. That was President Trump's second tweet today about tomorrow's special election in Georgia to fill the seat vacated by Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price. President Trump also recorded this robocall that's going out there.
Hello, this is President Donald Trump. Liberal Democrats from outside of Georgia are spending millions and millions of dollars trying to take your Republican congressional seat away from you. Don't let them do it. Tomorrow there's a special election for Congress in Georgia. Only you can stop the super liberal Democrats and Nancy Pelosi's group, and in particular, Jon Ossoff. If you don't vote tomorrow, Ossoff will raise your taxes, destroy your health care, and flood our country with illegal immigrants.
So if you don't vote tomorrow, Jon Ossoff, who apparently will become king of the United States, and he alone will raise your taxes, according to Donald Trump, destroy your health care, flood the country with illegal immigrants. There are 193 Democrats in the House of Representatives tonight. If Jon Ossoff wins, there'll be 194. There are 237 Republicans in the House of Representatives tonight. Jon Ossoff is a 30-year-old first-time candidate. He's raised $8.3 million and is currently leading in the polls by 28 points. Georgia's 6th district represents the suburbs of North Atlanta. It's the same seat once held by Newt Gingrich, and it's been held by Republicans for the last 38 years. Donald Trump is not the best Republican to help get out the vote in that district. He won the district by only 1 point in November. Here's how Jon Ossoff reacted to President Trump today.
I appreciate his interest in the race. I think he's misinformed about my views and my priorities. I'm focused on local economic development in Metro Atlanta, focused on how we can cut wasteful spending, to prioritize infrastructure and higher education, to develop Metro Atlanta into the Silicon Valley of the South and reach our full economic potential.
That doesn't sound like Ossoff will raise your taxes, destroy your health care, and flood our country with illegal immigrants. My next guest explains how he helped Jon Ossoff raise at least one of the $8 million that he raised getting this campaign started. That's next.
Remember what happened the last time people stayed home? We got stuck with Trump. We have to channel the great vengeance and furious anger we have for this administration into votes at the ballot box. Do your friends and family a favor. Hell, do yourself a favor and vote on April 18th and make sure to vote for the Democratic Party.
That was Samuel L. Jackson actually doing a commercial for free, using his powers for good, urging Democrats in Georgia's 6th district to get out and vote in tomorrow's special election. Joining us now, David Neer. He's the political director of Daily Kos, and you guys were there from the start on this candidacy, getting his funding supercharged. You delivered about $1 million to this campaign?
That's right, we did. We endorsed Jon Ossoff very early on. We were really impressed by the fact that Congressman John Lewis endorsed him, and our community responded. The grassroots responded like gangbusters. We raised over $400,000 for him in our first week. It broke all records. And yeah, it's a sign of just the enormous enthusiasm for his campaign.
And how do you account for the other $7 million that poured in?
I think there was this positive feedback loop that our initial injection of money helped earn Ossoff media attention, and that helped him raise more money and so on.
There's a crowd of Republicans. There's 4 Republicans polling there, and they poll up around 40% to his 45. What's surprising is we don't see a little crowd of Democrats creating a problem to have one of the Democrats emerge. Did other Democrats just get out of the way and let him go?
You know, there are a few other Democrats running, but the party really united around Ossoff. He presented a really compelling figure, and the grassroots really just felt that he was the perfect guy to channel their feelings about what's going wrong in this country. And the party's united from top to bottom behind him.
And Donald Trump is jumping in now, robocalls, tweets, multiple tweets today on this, though surely there'll be some tweets tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was trying to set expectations, like you said. I think it's amazing that he's even trying to do that. The fact that we're talking about a runoff is amazing, that the notion that that's the upside for Republicans. Yeah. This shouldn't even be competitive for Democrats in the first place.
Desperately trying to just get to a runoff in a district that they've owned for 38 years.
Yeah, it's truly remarkable, like the Kansas race that we saw last week, where they desperately had to jump in at the last minute. Republicans definitely should not be having to sweat these slam dunks, and yet here we are.
The Ossoff as a candidate, you've been watching him more than the rest of us have. How is he performing?
I think he's done a stellar job. He has done an amazing job both of channeling this energy from the grassroots and also delivering a message that really resonates with his district. I have no complaints, particularly for a first-time candidate. I think he's been great.
Yeah, I mean, you watch that response to Trump today. You can't shake him.
Yeah, absolutely not. He definitely has a tremendous poise.
David Neer, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate it. David Neer gets tonight's last word.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.